Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back after, what, about a week and a half, I guess. The irony. There's me enthusing about having the C5 up and running again, and the GoPro's playing up like a dick. I have beeper. The beeper are my indicators. So now I have actual proper working indicators. They flash properly and everything on their own. Yeah, I was just saying, it's been horrible sort of being off the road, especially with the fantastic weather. So I've finally got it back together today. I did an initial sort of half test yesterday and saw that I could get the motor running and put the control box back together and put it all back together properly, and here I am, just in time for the weekend and all the glorious sun. So what happened? When I fitted the motorbike horn, I had to attach a wire directly to the 12 volt supply in the control box and bolt it down, and I hadn't done the nut up tightly enough on the bolt, so it meant that the 12 volt, the sort of high power 12 volt supply from the battery was arcing. Was arcing across the bolt, and so you have, you know, 70 odd amps arcing across there, so it cooked the fuck out of it. I've replaced 3 diodes and 2 transistors. That's all it took, and of all of those, I suspect I'll never actually know which. I'm pretty sure the 3 diodes were knackered, but I'll never know for sure if the transistors were knackered or not. I just did them while I was there. I figured it made sense to put known good ones in. There's a whole bunch of other stuff I could have replaced, but I wanted to replace as little as possible. Once I saw I was getting 5 volts, I was moderately confident that it was going to be okay. There's me about to put my hand signal out again. I'll probably still do hand signals for a while anyway, because I don't know how bright my indicators are, how much people are going to see them or not. So yes, I hadn't done the nut up tightly enough when I added the wire for the relay for the horn, and that led to, yeah, 70 amps arcing across a bolt, taking out a bunch of components in the control box. Replaced some components, and I'm up and running. Will they see me? No, they won't. Yes, they did, just in the nick of time. Good on them. I was expecting the heath here to be busier. I'm surprised it's not. I would imagine Greenwich Park is going to be very busy. Mind you, it's quite late in the afternoon now. It's nearly 5 o'clock. It's taken me all day to get everything sorted and ready to run. But here I am. Wow, what a gorgeous afternoon, for fear of stating the blatantly obvious. Thanks.
What is that?
Until I get a little bell, pedestrian bell, the indicator might work. They're getting pedestrians' attention from behind to warn them that I'm here. Yep, looks like I just caught the lights. The lights have just caught me. Alrighty. Skirt. So I was expecting the indicator to be more of a buzzer than a beeper, but a beeper works. Anything that just sort of reminds you that you've put your indicator on, because you might forget. And you can't readily see the indicators unless you're making an active effort to look for them to see if they're on. And if you're remembering to make an active effort to look for it, then you can just physically check that the indicator switch is off. So yeah, it's good in case you forget. Bear with me, just checking I've still got the GoPro. Yeah, sorry. That was me camera there for a minute. Just making the GoPro wasn't playing up, making sure the GoPro wasn't playing up. Can never be sure. Okay. Big up the e-scooters. You're gonna beat me. She can run fast. Let's go up to the statue. I don't know why, just because it's my routine. I won't stay for long and turn around, head down the hill, go down to the bottom. I suspect it's going to be really busy. I thought the top up here would be busier than it was just now. A couple of roller skaters. Someone's been moving the benches around again. Wonder why. So yeah, when I go down the bottom I might connect to Twitch, see if I can get the stream to be stable, see how it goes. But yeah, alright, lively, busy afternoon. but there's not much to see of the city. There's a lot of tourists, yeah, which is great, but yeah, means you can't really see, not much to see. Let's go down the hill.
Maybe someday.
Hello there.
Hi.
Could we try one of
Race. Oh, fantastic. That was awesome. Almost missed that. A sort of hot rod van, a truck rather, hot rod pickup. That was superb. Yeah, that Lopi V8 in it. Blah, 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 blah. So my next mission after this is to fit the disc brakes. So it'll be a bit better for going down the hills. A bit safer. They're less they work better and sort of less inclined to be snatchy. Love it. Learning to skate. Send it. Descend it. Sorry, I'll get my coat. Such a bad joke.
Hey, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Small channel. So I'm mostly doing that on the back brake, but you've got to be really careful because it will lock up quite easily. And when the back brake locks up, the right wheel stops and the left one doesn't, and it ends up wanting to do a handbrake turn, which isn't ideal if you're going quite quickly. Let's try this one. I wonder if there's the boating pond. Little pedalos are out on the pond. I would imagine so on a weekend like this. God, blinding. Wow, yeah, today is busy as Let me stop up here and try and connect to Twitch. Good luck to me. Right, back in a minute. I'll see if I can connect to Twitch. Okay, I had a go at connecting to Twitch. It's having none of it. It wants me to restart again. I'm done with that. I can't be bothered. It just means I end up spending half the afternoon messing about with Twitch rather than just having a bit of a ride, chatting to people. So it's just you and I. Yep, just checking that the GoPro was running. It's you and I secretly on YouTube. No Twitch, which is a shame. I do like live streaming. Maybe I'll have another go in a bit. In which case, what I'll do, I'll just head down to the pond, hover around there for a bit, then head into Greenwich itself, where the reception tends to get a bit shaky anyway, and then come back and have one more go at connecting to Twitch. But for now, I'll just, yeah, mosey on, just as YouTube. it is exactly as busy as I was expecting it to be, which is really, really busy. It's a bit cooler here by the water. I'm gonna get wet. Get away from the dog. I was so about to get a soaking from that dog. That would have been quite funny. Just I can't be asked to clean the C5 up again.
I want that.
This small path is deceptively inclined. I just stop and look at the Royal Observatory for a minute. Oh, cool. Quick bit of off-road. There you go. It's a nice view. Though it's a nicer view from here than it is on the camera. The wide angle on the lens makes it look a lot further away than it really is. That means you get to see loads, but it means that things look further away than they really are. I really wish the whole Twitch thing was a lot more reliable than it is. I've been looking into a couple of different technologies to try to get around it. I hope I can get it working reliably. I really, really enjoy live streaming. I mean, don't get me wrong, nothing personal YouTube. I do enjoy making videos for you guys, but live streaming is more interactive. It is fun. Get to chat with people while you're out and about. But for now, it's just thee and me. Right, there's Mosey on. Head into the centre of Greenwich, go around there a bit, go to the Custis Arc, and then come back.
Actually, do you want to try one of these? Yeah, I suspect this is going to be really busy, which is what I'm here for, isn't it, really? Nice. Live saxophonist.
lucky with the timing of the traffic. Yes, yes I am. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Less traffic than I was expecting. Lots of pedestrians, but less cars, fewer cars. Quite as many stalls today. There are a couple missing. Stay away from the music. I don't want to get another copy strike. There's no massive cruise liner here today. I need to look up the dates again. There's a website, the Port of London Authority, I think it is, has the dates for all of the liners, the cruise ships when they come in. But yeah, the river is definitely on low tide today. Yeah, small channel though, just starting.
I will just subscribe.
You're brilliant, thank you.
Is it the
Yeah, C5 Live UK.
Are you filming a video right now?
I am, yeah. So I usually do Twitch live and then YouTube as well. Awesome, yeah. Nice one, cheers boys. No, it's something called the Sinclair C5. It was an early attempt at making an electric vehicle. So it's not quite as fast as one of the, like a modern e-scooter would be, but it's a good. You get to sit down and it takes you around.
Yeah,
it's fun.
So cool.
Nice one.
It looks like it could definitely get some battery in it for electric.
Yeah, I mean I've got a chunky battery in here. There's room to stick another one under the other side, and so
Can you use the paddles as well, or is it like?
Yeah, so you know, like with a scooter, you sort of give a couple of kicks to get moving, and then it's just like the same. You sort of pedal to get moving, and then the battery takes over.
That's really cool.
It's a laugh. It is quite a giggle.
Can I see you ride it?
Yeah, sure. I'll head off.
For the electric one?
Sorry? So yeah, you just sort of pedal to get moving, then the battery takes over anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cheers boys.
Have a good day.
Nice to meet you. Oh, nice bunch of lads. If we were in the park, I'd have let them have a go. I like letting people have a go on it, but we're not in the park and it's definitely not safe here. So let's head this way. Oh, Guitar Raptor's here today. He's really good. Looks like he's having a break though. The cutty sark is not doing. You can do, I wouldn't really call it an experience at all, a climb. You can climb the rigging. Yeah, it's not cheap though. It's something like 40, 50 pounds, but they let you climb the rigging, and then you sort of, to call it abseiling down is overstating it, but it's like a cross between an abseil and a zip line. You come back down. And it looks like fun. Expensive fun, but fun. I guess if you're on holiday, you splurge a bit. And that guitarist is kicking ass as usual. So where's this van going, do we reckon? Besides nowhere fast. There we go. Found his big boy pedal. Using my indicators and everything. I can't help thinking that the indicator sounds more like I should be reversing. So yes, I have come to learn. Part of my plan was to take this to 24 volts and stick a second battery on the right hand side of the vehicle, and fit a control box and yada yada yada. But frustratingly, I've come to learn that the very specific type of battery that I'm using, being a LifePo 4 battery, LifePo 4 battery, they have a battery management system in them that if you try hooking it up to 24 volts, so basically wiring them up in series, the battery management system, presumably on the second battery, trips out. And you can't hook them up at 24 volts. You can wire them up in parallel, so you can have double the range, but you're not going to get 24 volts out of them. Which means... Hello there. No, it's fine. Yeah, I know, right? Very rare.
It's in really good nick.
I'm the only person that's ever used it. It was off the... Well, it wasn't off the road. It was on display for the first 37 years of its life.
Really?
Yeah, it was in a museum and then in a showroom. And so I'm the only person that's ever actually used the damn thing. So
I didn't realise they have pedals as well.
Yeah, so you pedal just to get going, a bit like on the e-scooters. On an e-scooter you kick a couple of times to get moving.
Yeah.
So you give it a couple of pedals to get going and then push the button and the motor takes over.
Brilliant. So actually, can it, if you're going downhill, does it take any battery power or does it just go...
No, you wouldn't want to. You're just sitting there riding the brakes downhill.
Right.
Coming down the large hill over there, I put Strava on to see how fast I got. I got up to between 35 and 40 miles an hour and I was already riding the brakes.
You should have a crash
It
helmet
was
on.
terrifying at that speed. I mean, normally it'll do about 12 to 15, which is far more
the
to
flag
date.
as well. Well done.
Yeah, my little YouTube flag. So yeah.
Fair enough. It's pretty cool.
It's a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun.
What do you do if you need parts?
So there's quite an active community of owners.
Really?
Yeah, there's a Facebook group and sort of everyone kind of knows everyone else. And so there are a handful of guys in particular that have a lot of spare parts. But for the most part, no pun intended, they're not the most complex things. So, you know, they don't tend to go horribly wrong as long as you're looking after it. It's the ones that have been left standing and people are having to restore. That have been, you know, they've been sat in a garden for the last 35 years and are just full of moss and junk. And
how many did they make, do you know?
They sold somewhere between 3,500 and 5,000, and I think they made a total of 10 to 15,000, and the rest got sort of dumped, not as in dumped, but dumped off overseas somewhere.
Maybe we kind of missed the trick with this, you know? Who knows?
Yeah.
The concept is alive and kicking into it. It may not be in that shape, but you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Battery power, this, that, the other. Is it pretty efficient battery-wise?
Yeah, I mean, I get 18 miles out of this on a 4-hour charge. And there's room to stick a second battery under it, and so that'll give me 35 to 40 miles easily enough.
What does an e-scooter give you?
I don't know, sorry. I wouldn't know.
It'd be an interesting
they're fairly good, yeah.
Obviously you get to sit down, but...
The ones that I've been on, I went on holiday and had them everywhere. I would guess they had about a 50 kilometre range on them.
Right.
So I'm guessing that'd be about the same as this with 2 batteries. But they have a modern, you know, really modern motor on it.
Yeah.
They're not having to, I was going to say they're not having to carry as much weight around. These don't weigh very much, to be honest. There was a legal limit on them that, including the battery, it could only weigh 60 kilos, something like that.
You can pick
so
the
it's
weight up if need be.
Yeah.
In a van.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Are the tyres inflatable tyres?
Yes.
They are.
Yeah.
So you can get a puncture or whatever. But...
Yes, yeah, you can indeed. But also it means you can let the tyres down if you need to get it in the back of your car.
Yeah.
So when I bought it, it was all the way down in Somerset. I took the front seat out of my Fiesta and brought it back in a Ford Fiesta. It didn't cross my mind. I could just let the tyres down, take the wheels off.
You could probably get away with having a beer in one as well. Who knows?
I don't know. I mean, legally, it's a bicycle to all intents and purposes. It's an electrically assisted bicycle, and I think you can get in trouble for being drunk in charge of a bicycle. It's considered a vehicle.
Okay, in theory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, you consider it in every way to just it's a bicycle, but it's legally.
A few times.
You're
You're
on YouTube. Don't say that. Don't admit that.
But I can get home.
Yeah,
Brilliant stuff, man.
you're
You're a road user, of course.
Yeah.
It makes sense, but yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers, my man.
Nice meeting you guys. Have an awesome weekend.
Yeah.
Enjoy the sun.
I'm looking forward to seeing you set off, man.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to disappoint him, but I wasn't planning on going anywhere for a bit. There was an e-scooter over there, and they are bombing it. They are so much quicker. They're so much more efficient. The motors on those will just go, and yeah, up a hill and it won't lose any speed. All of the ones I went on were limited to 20 kilometers an hour, and they would happily go straight up a hill at 20. It'd be interesting to see what they could go up a hill at, sort of in their unrestricted form, what they slow down to uphill. So there's a really smoky barbecue somewhere as I was on my way out of the park earlier. I can't imagine the park officials will let them get away with that. It's a no barbecues rule. I guess it's a shame, but I understand it. It'd be nice to be able to, but yeah, I guess it's a safety thing and stuff. Yeah, bless them. If the boys hadn't have been having a drink, I would have let them have a go. But both of them had a beer in their hands, so it's like, do I want to let them have a go? Maybe not. I learned my lesson, well, it was about a month ago, wasn't it? And that lad just took it and fucked off and practically crashed it, bless him. But he had a few. It was funny and it made for good content, but it scared the shit out of me. Oh, okay, I'm going to see if I can connect to Twitch while I'm here. BRB. I daren't speak. Wow, that's a healthy stream. Flipping out, that's a lot of kilobits per second for, well, for me, for my phone, for around here. Very nice. It looks like I might actually have a stream. Cool, blimey. It hasn't chucked me out yet. View my stream. Check that out. I'm live on Twitch and everything. I shall get rid of the preview though, because that would be putting a bit of a stress on my bit rate, my bandwidth. Stream manager, there we go. I have a chat room. Let's see if there's anybody out there. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody listening to me? Is there anybody out there? Yeah, you don't need me singing Machine Head really badly on a Saturday afternoon. So yes, welcome Twitch. Welcome to my viewers. I actually have a stream. My C5 is back alive. It conked out about 10 days ago when I was on a mission to Halfords. Where was I going? I was going there for something. What was I going there for? I had to get a foot pump for this, so I could inflate the tyres properly, which I never got around to doing. And it conked out while I was down there. The high tension, would it be high tension? The high power cable in the control box wasn't torqued down enough, and it arced itself to death. So you had 70 amps going zzz, and it got really cooked and really toasty in there, and it stank to high heaven. And so it blew a few components in the control box. So I replaced 3 diodes and 2 transistors, and I reckon it was probably just the diodes, but you know, I was in there anyway, had the whole thing apart, so it made sense to sort of do a couple of extra things and only do it once. And I'm back. Yes, so I've been off the road for about 10 days and it's been horrible, especially when the weather was nice. I've really got used to coming out and about for my rides. I got really sort of bored and kind of a bit depressed, actually, to be honest. that yeah, I was missing out, and especially now the weather is good. It's really nice to be able to come out and just be out in the open, get some fresh air, occasionally meet some people, bump into people and say hello. And even better when Twitch is working, I can talk to you guys on Twitch as well. Actually have a stream. I think I might head back towards, just down to the little boating pond and the Pedelos. I went down there on my way out just now, and there was a dog who was about to jump out of the water and go the way only dogs can, and I didn't fancy having to clean the C5 from dirty pond water, so I chickened out and ran away and sharpish, went over into the centre of Greenwich. So I might, yeah, head back there just for a minute, then I'll just come back here and hover. It's lovely. I might sit somewhere in the sun. Oh, the other half, the other side of the park behind me is really busy today. Oh, it's hardly surprising with weather like this, but yeah, my goodness. Right. God damn it. Well, it was good while it lasted for what, 3 minutes? It wasn't Twitch that let me down, in fairness. It was the GoPro. It's to do with some kind of file corruption on the SD card, something like that. But it just constantly sort of stops recording and says that it's repairing a file. It sucks massively. Bear with me. Sorry. Just covering my password. Just checking that it is actually recording. Yep, GoPro is a colossal dick. It's official. I have read that they're supposed to be a bit idiosyncratic when it comes to the software and stuff, which is a real shame. So yep, it's just back to YouTube, no Twitch again. There's me getting all enthusiastic about having a stream, and the GoPro decided to nuke it. What is, I was going to say, what is that? It's like a little electric kids cart. It's radio control. It's doing it on its own. That's fantastic. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. That's awesome. It's like the world's biggest radio control car.
running out of battery, isn't it?
Hope this is to me flat.
Huh?
Hope this is to me flat.
Finally!
Oh, that music's going to get me a copy strike though.
Look, it's so slow, the battery's dying, darling.
Yeah, just to add insult to injury, the video with when I went to Halfords with my breakdown, where I ended up having to literally push the C5 home up the horrendous hill. Yeah, the video got a flipping copyright claim on it. So it was taken offline for days. I've no idea how many days it was offline. They didn't bother emailing me. That's not true. That's a big fat lie. They did email me. It's just I didn't check the C5 Live email because I was off the road. So that's on me, not them. I'll take that back. But yeah, I got a copyright claim. God damn it. So I ended up having to chop. I just chopped about 20 seconds out of it. I could probably have muted that section, I think. But just, yeah, chopped it out. Right, let's get back on with my original plan. Skirt. There you go. Back at the pond. Sorry, not at the moment. I don't think they're tall enough to operate it.
Are you filming?
Yeah, this needs bumper boats. Yes, I am, yeah. Oh, I think he wanted to be on YouTube and his mum didn't. His mum didn't want him to be. So yeah, it's a lot cooler down here by the boats, by the water. Yeah, I think the boys wanted to be on YouTube and his mum was like, nope. Which is fair enough, of course. Right, let's mosey around. Oh, I wonder what they're digging up here. Do you think they're going to put in flower beds, or they're just digging up the verge to regrass it? I am impressed. I don't think I could ride a bicycle at that age. That tiny child on a bicycle. I don't think I could by then. Yep. Everyone's down around here. My goodness. There we go. Hey. Wow. Busy AF. Let's go this way. Well, let's just check it here for a minute. There we go. Oh, I'm hearing music again. No copyright claims, please. I think it's quiet enough that it won't be an issue. And now I have Machine Head stuck in my mind on a earworm. Right, let's go over that way. Let's take a shortcut. Yep, I'm back here again. Always end up back here. There's a nice view. There's lots of people around. So I might do a quick circuit down around here, then head back up the hill. Make it a shorter ride today rather than just hanging around. And then come out again tomorrow. This technically was supposed to be a test to see if this is actually working happily again. And it's just turned into a, yeah, I'm just out for a ride in the sun. Because I am just sitting here doing sod all, and it doesn't make for particularly thrilling content, I am going to pause the YouTube filming for now until I actually get off my arse and go and do something. It won't be terribly long. BRB. Right, I'm back. Gonna go for a loop, short loop around here and back up the hill, up to the top. Just go for a ride around up in Blackheath. It's been nice just sort of sitting out, enjoying the warm bit of fresh air. But yeah, this is supposed to be going for a ride, so let's go for a ride. So So the more I got used to the C5, the more I know that I can drift it around corners. But it's really not good for it. It knackers wheel bearings and stuff and makes it generally just very unhappy. So I'm having to be a bit more well behaved, a bit better behaved. And not take the piss with it like I've figured out that I kind of can. But shouldn't. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Is that yours?
Yes.
Oh.
Do you want to go?
Take a go now.
Just come down onto the grass where it's safe and...
Oh my god, that is so cool. Where did you get it?
The sarcastic answer is 1984. They're really old. So it was like an early attempt at making an electric vehicle.
Yeah.
And it didn't do very well. But these days it's not quite as mad, not such, you know, not such a crazy idea. Everyone has e-scooters and e-bikes and stuff.
Yeah.
Right, let me teach you how it works.
Oh my god,
So, like on a scooter, you have to sort of kick to get going.
Yeah.
On this, you just have to give it a couple of pedals to get started.
Right.
Then once you're moving, that rubber blob is the battery power. That's the motor.
Okay.
Brakes like a bicycle.
Right.
Don't turn too hard if you're going fast, because it's only on 3 wheels and you don't want to end up on your side. Stay on the grass, you'll be fine.
Oh my god, this is so cool.
So,
Oh my god, I want one.
so a couple of pedals to get moving,
Okay.
and then push the button. It'll be under your left thumb.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
don't
like
push
that.
it until you're going. Yeah. There you go. Push it now and hold it.
Oh my god.
Hold the button down. Find the button. She's got it.
Oh my god.
It's a giggle, isn't it?
Oh my god, this is so cool. Can we invest in one of these?
Yeah.
With what money?
I was going to say steal one, but don't steal mine.
Don't give her ideas. We'll put one off in it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so fun.
So I film my rides for YouTube and Twitch. So you say hi to YouTube.
Hi. Oh my god, this is so cool. Guys, definitely give a subscribe and a like and a follow.
That's the one. You're an expert. Do you want to go?
Yeah.
Right, I'll run over it again.
Oh my god, that is so fun.
So obviously the most important thing are brakes, knowing how to stop. It's just like a bicycle. Don't turn too hard when it's going, you know, if you're going at full speed, because it's only
Yeah.
on 3 wheels. Pedal just to get moving, and that is the motor.
Alright.
So just, yeah, give it a couple of pedals and push the button. So hold the button to
Oh my
when it
god.
takes over. But don't push it till you move in.
Now I understand why I do not ride bikes.
Yeah. That's it. There you go. And then push the button down, hold it down. That's it.
Oh shit. Oh no.
You're all right. Go on. It's okay. You're fine. Go and have another go.
No, man, I could go over. Wait, did you think you were gonna jump off? Oh my god. Wait, like, how would you get one of these?
eBay is your best bet, or there's a Facebook group, C5 owners on Facebook.
Yeah.
But that and eBay are your best bet at finding one.
Watching them cost so much money.
But they're pretty rare.
Because knowing my luck, I'd go flying.
No, you'll be fine.
Oh, this is so much fun. Libby, imagine us rolling around in like Lewisham. These. So how long does like the is it a battery?
Yeah, so the battery on this one will do about 18 miles. Takes about 4 hours to charge, but you can buy a bigger battery, or you know, you can put whatever you want in it.
So how long roughly would it last you?
Yeah, 18 miles. So I mean, that's most of an afternoon. Depends how, you know.
Charlie!
And you can stick a second battery in it quite easily enough, so you could do 35 miles or so.
Oh my god, this is so fun.
You having fun there?
It's so fun.
Under the right thumb is the horn. Most people seem to enjoy that as well.
Oh my god, wait. Here.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you do
Same as the left button.
that? Oh my god, I gotta try that. Oh my god, wait. Hold on. It's like driving a car.
So it's like a cross between sort of a bicycle and an electric go-kart, I guess.
Yeah.
So they're road legal for anyone over the age of 14.
Okay, I mean, I'm 15.
So just saying.
How much roughly do they go for?
So it varies. They were going for around 600-700 quid to literally about a month ago, and they've just gone up to around 1,100. But it varies. But it might come back down again. You never know. But look, the best place to find them is the Facebook group, the C5 owners Facebook group.
I need one of these.
And don't forget to subscribe to me on Facebook,
Yeah,
on
I
YouTube.
will.
I mean, sorry, it's C5 Live UK.
C5 Live.
Yeah,
UK.
smallest channel ever. I need all the subs I can get.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you for letting us.
You're very
Oh my
welcome.
God, that was so
You're very
fun.
welcome. It's fine.
So is it C5?
Yeah, have you got your phone with you? You can take a picture
Yeah, Libby, you're gonna have to.
and grab it later. Oh,
So then is it just this? Is this what I have to look for? C5?
yeah, C5 Live UK.
Okay.
But yeah, if you're looking to buy one, yeah, have a look on eBay for a Sinclair C5.
Okay, cool.
But they're, yeah, like I say, they're a bit more expensive than they have been at the moment.
Yeah.
They might come back down again, I reckon. They've been on TV a couple of times. They were on Top Gear a couple of weeks ago.
Did they?
Yeah, they turned one into like a toboggan, you know, the Olympic toboggans, and just threw it down the Norwegian Olympic toboggan track. So people are trying to sell them for a bit more at the moment, but they might come back down to about 600-700, I reckon.
Oh, perfect. Do you
So
know what I'm gonna get?
They are a giggle, they are a laugh, but nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Have an awesome weekend.
Oh my god, that was so fun.
Oops. See you guys. Let me put my phone back. Oops, my phone. Oops, that really took a hit. Okay, there we go. It's quite easy to bump this getting in and out of it, especially if they're not familiar with it. That was awesome. They had fun. Looks like the little boating pond is packed up for the afternoon, evening. In which case I will just chuck it across to the main hill and head back up. Which way? Straight or left? Let's go left. There we go. Which way to go? Right, back up the hill. Okay, here we go. Hello. Just noticed the battery gauge was in the red. Means I need to make more effort. Pedal faster. Pedal, bitch! Nearly there. Seriously considering a hub motor right now. Okay. My little BP indicator. Feels like I should be reversing. A little beeper like that. I was considering wiring it up so that it would have hazard lights. I'm glad I didn't now, because obviously they would beep. Or I'd need to replace it with a non-beeping flash unit. Or wire the hazard there, wire that up differently with a second flasher unit. That's a bit excessive. Okay, it's busy, but busy in all the wrong places. Can't really see anything. Everyone's enjoying the view.
Buy it or make it.
Hey man, I bought it.
Oh.
Yeah, you can occasionally find them on eBay, but they're pretty rare.
E-car.
Yeah, basically it's like a cross between a bicycle and an electric go-kart.
What do they call them?
It's a Sinclair C5. No worries.
Can I take a picture?
Yeah, of course you can.
Reason being is because sometimes I do little videos on YouTube.
Nice one.
One of the ones I'm currently doing at the moment is electrical transport. So
Oh, fantastic.
Everything, and looking at this thinking, it is electric, right?
It is, yeah. So you pedal to get going. It's a bit like an e-scooter where you give a couple of kicks to get moving, and then the motor takes over.
I definitely want to take a picture of it.
Yeah, no worries. So you just sort of give it a couple of pedals, and
What do you call it, sorry?
it's a Sinclair C5. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely put this. You might see it on YouTube.
Nice one. Well, you're on YouTube right now. So I stream my rides to Twitch, and I'm recording for YouTube right now. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's like the
wow.
smallest YouTube channel ever, but I'll just get it just started up. So.
Oh yeah, no, mine will be for my business. Which
Awesome.
Will be coming out soon.
Nice
I won't
one.
give too much away. But
No worries.
We'll be dealing with physical and digital technology.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and it will be for literally selling and buying your products online.
Okay.
So it's Sinclair, is that?
Yeah. S-I-N-C-L-A-I-R, and then literally a letter and a number, C5. So it came out in 1985 and was it's like one of the most infamous British commercial failures. That it was made by the guy that made these The Sinclair ZX81, Spectrum and QL, they were like sort of big computers back in the 80s.
Oh yeah, I know.
And they sold really, really well. And he then brought this out as an alternative. Well, yeah, there was like an early attempt at making an electric vehicle for people. So I think he was thinking in terms of oil starting to become scarce and expensive and that sort of thing. And now obviously the world's come 40 years later and it's an environmental thing. The idea of an electric vehicle like this isn't as crazy as it was back in the 80s.
No, I'll give you a little secret that they're probably never going to admit to. They don't really want electric cars then or now because it affects the economics.
Well, there is that. It is going to certainly affect the oil industry. Ha ha ha.
But unfortunately, because we're in a period of time where we're really considering our footprint on the planet,
yeah,
and what we've just gone through COVID and
yeah,
everything like that, we are now forced to look at the things that they have been avoiding. So hooray for us who likes the green flag and the green world. So there'll definitely be more of these.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
Oh, you're very welcome.
I will be putting it on my channel.
Nice one.
I'll probably write a review about it.
Awesome. Well, check out my channel just to have a look and see what sort of just some of my videos.
I'll take the name of the channel actually.
Yeah, no worries. C5 Live UK.
C5 Live UK.
So I normally stream directly to Twitch and then upload the video to YouTube later.
It's
nice
a
to meet you,
pleasure.
man.
Thank you very much. I learned something new.
Sweet. Awesome. Have an awesome afternoon, man. Cheers. Skirt, skirt, skirt. Right, so where are these guys going? That way. It's funny, this thing is louder and noisier than the Hyundai in front of me. That's electric. I'll say this is making more noise than that is. I was going to say my little washing machine motor, but in fairness it's not. They were made by an Italian company, the motors themselves. They were just assembled, the whole things were assembled by Hoover in Merthyr Tydfil in South Wales. These guys are still here learning their roller skates. That's awesome. You've got this. Good for them. Anyone learning something new, that's epic. Where's this lady going? I don't want to get in her way. Here we go. There are loads of groups of, I'm guessing, extended families or groups of large groups of friends. Most of them look like family gatherings, which is fantastic. Use my indicators as a little horn. Right. Nope. Sounds like I need to tighten up the rear wheel a bit more. I just realised I haven't said anything in a while. Been sitting here in silence. It's not much of a content provider, is it? Creator, rather. I'm having fun with these new indicators, though. I don't know if they're giving me a false sense of safety. I want to just say it sort of feels improved. Not safe, just improved. You've always got to keep your wits about you. Hello there. Really nice VW camper van there, really nice condition. He was having a look and a wave. Oh, there's no one behind me, lovely. Skirt, skirt. Yep, I definitely need to look at the rear wheel and tighten that down a bit. There's a special tool that comes in the C5 toolkit. By toolkit I mean a small cylinder that has, I think, literally just 2 or possibly 3 tools in it. But they are very useful ones. Especially when it comes to adjusting and setting up the wheels, the wheel bearings. The road you never want to slow down for, but really should.
Oh, sorry.
You're alright, it's okay. Thank you. Listen, those girls in that cab seat look hammered. I don't know where they've been, but I hope they're having a fantastic afternoon. Oh, can I sneaky across right now? No. Damn it. fear that one of these days I'm going to get a bit too complacent coming through those bollards and misjudge it, scrape up the side of this. I would be absolutely gutted. Oh yes, I just remembered. Someone gave me some fantastic advice. The centre caps on the rear wheels do have a bit of a tendency to pop off and get lost. And so yeah, I was someone suggested writing my phone number and yeah, writing my phone number and the word reward, or reward if found, and putting it on the inside of the centre cap. That's a fantastic idea, and I'll totally do it. I'd lob someone a tenner to get this back. The sun is getting quite low in the sky, and I'm squinting like a motherfucker trying to see. Stick my sunglasses on. They look like a bad man's. Let's go and stop at the pond just for literally just a minute or two. Then I'll go halfway across the heath and down through the village the long way and head home, I think. I don't have any birdseed with me tonight. Look at them all cutched down. They're all settled down there in the warm. Fantastic. So that's both maybe Canadian and Egyptian geese. Yeah, lovely. Let's mosey on though. Doing the pothole slalom. Skirt, skirt. Yeah, the downside of having sunglasses on is it's very difficult to make contact with people, to make eye contact. Oh blimey, what's going on over there? Flipping out. It's really kicking off over there. Something happened, there's been an incident on the bus. That's gone. Wow, okay. And so obviously that's bringing the main road to a standstill. Blimey. So 2 vans and 2 cars. Bloody hell. Never a dull moment.
half tempted to go back over to the park. Wow, okay. It'll be too small for you guys to see anyway. Thank you. Yeah, I have to be honest, I don't feel as safe having sunglasses on. I feel like I can't see as much. As weird as that sounds. It felt safer squinting. Skirt, skirt. It's nice of them to let me out. I didn't have to, and they weren't supposed to, but still. Thank you. Okay, yeah, so there's a locksmith on the corner of that roundabout. I went in and they directed me to a Ninja locksmith over in Brockley, who were able to make a key. So I bought a second sort of battery cover and ignition in order to fit the second battery I keep going on about. But the ignition didn't come with a key. and so I completely dismantled it, took the barrel and the tumblers and everything into this locksmith in Brockley, and they made a key to fit the lock, which is fantastic. I was very impressed. What's the time? Okay, yeah. I'll head home. I was going to head down to the park down in Hither Green or Lee, but I'll head for home. Yeah, it's about 6:30 and I'm feeling dinner. So I'm going to be sneaky with my secret stream word today. I'm going to say it now. So it'll be fully operational Death Star. If you make it to the end of the video, or I guess if you make it this far into the video, write fully operational Death Star in your comment on the video. And I know that you're an absolute ninja viewer. So instead of doing it right at the end, where people can just drop in and catch the last 30 seconds, skipping through the video, this way you're only going to know that there's a word if you watch this bit. What a fantastic afternoon this is. I've really missed being out, coming out for my rides. The vertebra that takes a beating against the back of this seat has not missed it, but the rest of me has. Okay, so yeah, this is generally pretty cool. I've got everything up and running. I've got a horn that's working, which has saved my skin a couple of times, or certainly made my life a bit easier. Got indicators which are working now. I do have wing mirrors that I could fit to it, but they need spraying. I don't have a paint code, I think I'm just going to have to mix up some paint myself, and just keep adjusting it until it matches. I do know somebody who has brand new, unused, unopened, in the box wing mirrors, and I would really like a pair, but they are over £300, very over £300, and that's a lot of money just for wing mirrors. But they're collectible. It seems a bit daft to use brand new in-box collectible in order to unbox them and stick them on my T5, and there's a lot of value in the fact that it's a box for me to take it out of it. I would expect to pay about £250 for ones normally. Anyway, thank you for joining me on my ride. Thank you for watching my video, and I will catch you on the next stream. This is C5 Live UK. I'll see you around. Bye bye.